What is freaking up, guys? We are back with another video and we are hitting back. We are freaking hitting back. I apologize, there's been a space for the videos because editing is hard and I got a new job and there's a whole bunch of stuff. But the most important thing is we're still here, we're getting a pump, and it is going to be pretty freaky, at least I hope. Cut is going well, we are getting freaking leaner, and I am just freaking excited for this back day. Now, speaking of dieting, I think the key to dieting is just to lock in. And I know that sounds like, ooh, but at the end of the day, if you want to lose weight, you eat in a calorie deficit. And if you want to gain weight, you eat in a calorie surplus. And it's so obvious, and it's obviously very easy to say that. But once you accept that that is what it is, it's a lot easier to put things into place that allow that to happen, right? So for example, the guy A and guy B both want to lose the same 40 pounds. I don't know why I'm talking pounds. I'm in Australia. The same like 20 kilos. They both want to lose the same freaking amount of weight. But guy A accepts, look, the only way I'm going to lose this weight is if I eat in a calorie deficit. So he goes on caloriemaintenance.com, whatever. We've all gone to the online checkers, or at least you should, to get a rough idea. You put in your height, you put in your body weight, you put in roughly how much you exercise. You get a baseline. You then try that out for a few days, you figure out the tracking, you figure out all this, and you actually come up with a plan, right? Like, oh, I'm going to eat this meal, which has this many grams of protein and this many calories. And I actually like eating that meal more than I like eating the other meal. Like, we've all done the straight chicken, broccoli, and rice. I know for at least my first year of proper dieting, that's literally all I had for dinner. I had chicken, actually no, I had chicken breast, rice, and a carrot. And then, or the alternate to that was that I would have chicken breast, microwave potatoes. They were never cooked 100% properly because I just microwaved them. And then like also a carrot or whatever small amount of vegetables we have. But now that I'm kind of a more seasoned dieter, or at least I've had a bit more freaking experience, it's a lot easier to figure out there's a lot more you can do with the diet, right? It's all about picking something that fits your diet that you actually enjoy eating. Like for tonight, I had a freaking pizza for dinner. It was great. Like 700 calories, 65 grams of protein, and a mountain of carbs. And it's just about figuring out what you like, what fills you up the most, and then how can you apply that to your diet as a whole. And now I know I got a bit sidetracked. So back to the analogy. Guy A does all this research. He kind of figures out what he likes and he just gets locked into it. He just actually tries, right? And he tries to do it properly. Guy B can have all the motivation in the world, but maybe he doesn't fully accept that it's a calorie deficit to lose weight. So he's doing all this cardio. He's eating less, or he's taking the healthier option. He's having a salad for lunch. He's having a salad for dinner. But then it gets to that Friday night, that Saturday night. All his friends are going out for pizza. They go to the pub. And it's really easy just to, I've been good all week. I'll have a night off. And if you've been dieting all week, or obviously longer than that, it is very easy to put away an egregious amount of food, especially if you're eating high calorie dense foods. It's very easy to blow your whole weekly deficit in one day, or even go above your whole weekly deficit in one day, meaning you're actually gaining weight. And even if you've done this great job through the whole week, you're kind of resetting your progress. So any freaking way. The point of that, figure out what you like, do your research, keep getting new recipes, make it something obtainable, right? You don't want to be doing something that you can't freaking do for a long time. It needs to be something consistent. So you don't want to freaking be making recipes that take you like an hour to make. If you love cooking, get in there. But there's probably probably three things I think about when I'm making a meal, when I'm dieting. 1, low calorie, high protein, right? 2, or just 1, it has to fit the macros that I'm looking for. 2, it has to taste good and I have to enjoy eating it, right? Or actually 4 things. 4 things, I lied, I'm sorry. It has to actually taste good. I have to want to eat it. Because if I don't want to eat it, obviously there's a few meals a day, like you just need to get that extra 20 grams of protein. You're going to have a protein shake with water. It is what it is. There's always those few meals. But like for your big meals, for me that's dinner, you need to enjoy it. 3, I want it to take up as much volume as it can, right? So it keeps me full for longer. So I'm trying to reduce those late night cravings or just cravings anytime. For that, vegetables, eat more vegetables. They fill you up, super low calorie. And then finally, it has to be reasonably easy to make. If you spend an hour making food and then you eat it and you're never going to be like 100% fully full for a while if you're dieting, often, most of the time. So you eat that, you've been cooking for an hour, you've built up this idea of having the food for so long, and then it's gone. It's really easy to then go, maybe I'll just have another rice. Maybe I'll just have a rice cake. Maybe just one more rice cake. And then that turns into 3 pints of ice cream and the whole fridge and 16 cookies, and you've blown through 3,000 calories. Anyway, we're at the freaking gym. We're hitting back. Probably a pretty simple back day. We'll do some pull downs. We'll do some rows of some kind. I'll do biceps as well and some forearms. Last week I didn't film forearms. If the gym's a bit emptier, I'll film forearms for you. Otherwise, so you'll either see me forearms or you'll see me getting straight into some back of some kind. See you in the gym, gamers. All right, I low-key already did 4 sets of the palms up, palms down wrist curl, like the reverse wrist curl, because it's boring to watch. So I'll do 1, and then I'll do my palms up wrist curl, and I'll still only film 1 of them. But I'll put on the screen here the sets I did, so you feel like you're not missing out. Yeah, that's just one of those. Alright, obviously with palms up, you can go a lot heavier. Because evolution and shit. We'll talk about it in the car. Yeah. All right. I'll do 3 or 4 more of those, and then I'll see you guys on some back movement. Probably pull down. Right. I think we will freaking do 2 here, 2 or 3 here. Maybe get an assisted one. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe a little bit light. I was lucky feeling this machine. Oh, sorry, this pull down better. So we're doing this now. Same pull down, just different machine. One more. Jump. All right, I think we do 2 here, 2 or 3 here. This might be a little bit heavy, but that's the freaking point. Two more. One more. I think. One more.
We were good, we were gold, kind of dream, but can't be so. We were right till we weren't, built a home and walked. I didn't want to cry, but then remembered and it makes me so depressed to see the moon. So out there, don't you hear my
Alright, I reckon we'll just do like 2 here and then 2 biceps or something. And then we'll be freaking done. No shoulders today because I did a few filler reps and they're still like cooked, which is unusual. So I don't want to push it too much. I'm low-key thinking we just do 1 set of bicep, and if that goes well, we might low-key leave, because I'm feeling pretty freaking destroyed.
Radio. We're going to do a short and sharp pump check, and then I will see you back in the car. Right, you frickin' O lifters. We are back in the car. Back, get it? Because it's back day. And I'm heading back. And we're back in the car. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll shut up. I'm sorry, don't stop watching the video. If you've made it to this point, you have to watch the whole thing. Because I said so. Because I frickin' said so. Right. That was a decent back day. I feel pretty freaking pumped. I hope I was pumped. I will not see until I actually look at the footage tomorrow when I edit this, which means it should go up Wednesday. So you should be seeing this Wednesday. And I know whenever I say what day you see the video, something happens and I don't edit it on time. But this one's legit. This video is going up Wednesday, guys. Trust me, it's going up Wednesday. So I will frickin' see. But I mean, obviously we didn't do any shoulders today because I did a few feeler reps. And my shoulders were still feeling pretty frickin' fatigued, and I want them to be perfectly fine for chest tomorrow. Obviously, if you are an experienced lifter or even a moderate lifter or even a beginner, you probably know that the most issues with chest or pressing come from shoulders or rotator cuffs or whatever. So I don't even want to freaking risk it. So we left them for today, which I think was probably for the best because I am feeling pretty freaking destroyed. And that might be a combination of not an unideal day of eating. Today was great. The last 2 days I was out and about, so I probably didn't get the carbs in at the right time, and I didn't have quite enough sleep the other night. But who freaking cares? Obviously, you want to maximize those things. You want to try and be as optimal as possible. But it's real life. Stuff happens. You got to get up and you got to deal with it. And that's a shooter lifts quote right there. Just get up and deal with it, guys. Stuff's gonna happen, but the most important thing is that you keep going with whatever you're passionate about. Whatever's your thing. I'm assuming a lot of you, if you're watching this video, it's probably lifting. It's probably getting in that mindset, trying to put on
either get leaner, see some more abs, see some crazy veins, some striations, whatever. Put on more muscle, get your strength up. But it doesn't even just have to apply to the gym. You get so bogged down with real life that you kind of forget that it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. And you build it up in your head of the activities that you actually want to do, the things you actually want to do with your life. You make it up in your head as that requires extra work, which it does. And then you end up prioritizing something easier that you don't actually want to do. Like, let's be so real. Who actually wants to doom scroll for 3 hours? It's easy. It's easy to doom scroll for 3 hours. But wouldn't you want to go to the gym? Wouldn't you want to do your cardio? Or even like, wouldn't you want to do something like play an instrument that you haven't played in a while? Do some art. Go for a walk. Even like play a freaking video game. And that sounds kind of niche, but like, or sounded kind of stupid. But I think everyone needs to get back into what they enjoy more. Because you use this like scrolling or just consume. And I know you're watching this video, but YouTube doesn't count, guys, so it's fine. My videos don't count. And you prioritize that because it's easy. And you're just getting that quick dopamine. And it's easy to do that, but then you lose what you actually want to do. And then it sends you down a spiral and blah 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 blah. The point is, go get a freaking pump. If you're doom scrolling, or if you were doom scrolling, stop, go for a walk, have some water, get hydrated, clear your head, get a sick pump, and let's be real, if you get a pump, you just feel better. It doesn't matter how bad of a day you're having. If you go get a pump, you're at least going to feel a little bit better. Or even if you don't, you know that you did it, which means you'll feel better anyway. So you will feel better. Anyway, enough freaking yapping about that. I will see you guys later.